What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. So Kim Porter has a memoir out, allegedly, that gives us even more insight into her relationship with Diddy. So she details the alleged abuse that she suffered at the hands of the disgraced producer, who fathered three of her children, in a never before seen memoir. A source who wishes to remain nameless or anonymous provided the documents to radaronline.com and said it was found on Porter's long lost flash drive. Now, I've heard some rumblings just recently, like 15 minutes ago, that this could all be made up. So I don't know if that's why the person wants to be anonymous or not, but I wanted to bring you the story. And then if there are updates, I'll bring you that as well. But let's get into this story because somebody wrote this, right? It's a 40-page manuscript. That takes time and commitment. It was given to the informant by someone very close to both Kim and Diddy, and it was written in the months leading up to her sudden death. This is what the individual is claiming. So they're unable to independently verify the claims, but the 40-page manuscript, which they said they reviewed, is filled with explosive anecdotes about the actress and the model's time with the rapper born Sean John Combs. In one chapter, Porter wrote about how the jealous rapper's short fuse made her walk on eggshells and recalled one instance where he allegedly sent her to the hospital after brutally beating her with a chair. Oh my goodness. Porter was 47 years old when she passed away in her home in Los Angeles shortly before midnight on November 15, 2018. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner listed her manner of death as natural and the cause as lobar pneumonia. Wow. A lot of people around Diddy get pneumonia. It's concerning. A condition marked by inflammation and infection in the lungs. But unanswered questions surrounding her death have resurfaced as allegations of violent behavior stack up against Diddy, including another one of his exes, Cassie Ventura, alongside a federal trafficking investigation. Users on social media have even suggested Porter's death may have come or may have been a move intended to prevent the release of this memoir that she never finished, in which a source says that she discussed Diddy's alleged involvement in the unaliving of Tupac Shakur. And we know from just being in the 90s as a kid, hearing the rumblings about people thinking that he not only had a hand in Tupac's passing, but also Biggie's. So Combs addressed this conspiracy theory in 2008 in an interview with allhiphop.com. He says, "This story is beyond ridiculous and completely false. Neither Biggie nor I had any knowledge of any attack before, during, or after it happened. It is a complete lie to suggest that there was any involvement by Biggie or myself. There have never been any criminal charges, indictments, or convictions against Combs related to the claims." Well, we know that he paid off Shine, right, to take that bid. We know that Diddy has been bragging for years about he's like, not guilty because I'm filthy. Like he's so braggadocious about him being able to just pay off people and evade the court system for as long as he has. But listen, eventually it'll catch up with you. Justice always does, either this side of the dirt or the next. Porter's father told Rolling Stone that he was disgusted by a hotel surveillance video from 2016 obtained by CNN that showed the 54-year-old kicking and dragging Ventura. He said it made him wonder whether his daughter suffered similar abuse during her 13-year relationship with the music mogul. Of course, people don't just wake up one day and start, that type of behavior. This has been ongoing. Even people at Howard University have testified to seeing him blow up. That's how he got his nickname Puffy, because of his horrible attitude and just outrageous temper. So what's more, former Bad Boy rapper Mark Curry told the outlet of Porter's relationship with Diddy. He said, I remember Kim used to go through a lot of stuff. If you live around them, you get to see the toxic relationship. I think every relationship he had that I experienced around him was like that. Yeah, of course. You do one thing or one person like that, you'll treat everybody like that. Porter described the exchange that led to her hospital visit in the purported memoir obtained by Radar Online. She says, we were supposed to go out for dinner, but he was in a foul mood. Sean yelled, what the F? I would have to walk on eggshells as I came out of the bathroom, but I found him holding flowers, so I smiled. You brought me flowers? Sean yelled, no, who the F are they from? I was bewildered and told him, honestly, I don't know, probably just a fan. He threw the attached card at me. I picked it up to read it. Sean, and he slapped me so hard I hit the ground. Sean yelled, who the F were you with the other night? I looked down at the card that was lying next to me and it read, quote, the other night was amazing. We must do it again, end quote. According to the document, when she tried to explain, Combs threw the flowers at her and said, that's not how this works. You have my child. You don't touch anyone unless I allow it. She wrote, Diddy picked up my coffee mug and slammed it against the wall. Coffee flew everywhere as he yelled, who the F does this N think he is? While desperately trying to calm him down, Porter insisted it was just coffee. With the producer, it was nothing. And see, Diddy knows this because that's Hollywood, right? When you meet with somebody, they'll send you flowers and say, oh, the other night was amazing, or oh, we know, let's grab lunch. We have to do this again. That's industry talk. But he knows that he was just looking for an excuse. She explained they met up to discuss maybe me starring in another movie that he wants to produce. Sean exploded even more. Of course, financial independence means that he doesn't have control over her anymore. Of course he would explode. He says he wants to put the move on my effing family at the top of his lungs. He said, my effing family. He flipped the table over, breaking it. It was a heavy table, but Sean is stronger than he looks. Hope that helps him out in prison. Kinda. I pleaded with him, Sean, please. He yelled at me. What? I tried my best to calm him down. He probably didn't know. It didn't come up. You're publicly dating someone else, so he screamed at me, and somehow it seemed even more intense. So you didn't tell him to back off? And then out of nowhere, he hit me with a chair. I don't remember anything after that until I woke up in a hospital room. Oh my goodness. Kim. According to the document, Porter said when she woke up in the hospital, my arm was in a cast hanging from a sling. My face hurt. My eyebrow was in intense pain, as was my lip. As I came to, the first face I saw was the man that put me there. Sean asked with concern in his voice, how are you feeling? I responded, stay away from me. I know that's right. I'll link this article so you guys can read the rest of it. But it makes me just like sick to my stomach thinking about how horrible he treated not only the mother of his children, but subsequently every single person in his life. I have yet to hear one good thing or one person say that, Diddy was a positive influence in their life. When you think about all the artists that, have made music for Bad Boy, that have, just gone on throughout the years. I mean, every single person who has spoken out on this man, every single one has talked about how just horrible he was, how horrible he treated everybody, and what a negative impact he's had on their life. May she rest in peace, I know that there's other people listed in this article that suddenly passed away from pneumonia. Diddy would brag about hanging people upside down off of balconies and just horrific things. I'm telling you, like, I am heartbroken for Kim and her children that they endured horrific abuse like that. And the fact that, her father said that he wondered if Sean treated his daughter like that. I feel like, of course, like he knew. I don't know if people knew to the extent, but I just, my heart breaks for her kids, you know. I'm glad that things are finally coming out, they're finally being exposed. I'm glad that Diddy will eventually be brought to justice. I truly believe that by the end of this year, I feel like, he'll be behind bars, because treating people like that is inexcusable. It really is. I'm glad that Cassie was able to get justice. I know it was in a civil suit. I really wish that it would have been a criminal charge, but I understand that the statute of limitations expired. But yeah, Diddy is just the thing. Like, this one person inflicted so much pain and anguish on so many people. And like I said, I'm gonna do a little research and find out about the update in regards to Kim's memoir, if this is really her words or not. But I mean, she's not here to tell her story, right? Because of pneumonia, which is, so many people. The was it the coroner or the medical examiner also who did her autopsy suddenly isn't here anymore. I think the doctor who did Cassie's breast augmentation drove off a cliff, the plastic surgeon. Just all these people suddenly get pneumonia or suddenly disappear, who are, around Diddy, Tupac, Biggie, Kim, Andre Harrell. Is Listen, that's a lot of coincidences. But again, I feel like he's going to get what's coming to him. So, with that being said, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I'll link the article so you guys can read it in its entirety. But I needed to take a quick break because it's heartbreaking. But let me know your thoughts. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, Aces. Bye.